YouTube, my name is Zayn26 and today I'm going to be showing you a snapshot, which is rare for me, but this one is really exciting because, as you know, I'm kind of into redstone. This is my redstone experiments world and little demonstration things. Those are all the advanced logic gates right there. This is just to demonstrate the physics. I never really got around to this. Anyway, I had already built another portal to demonstrate that lava goes as far as water in the nether, so I figured I would just first of all demonstrate the new nether quartz ore. Generates in the nether. This is by the way, this is a 1301 W, I don't even know, it's like, it doesn't matter. It's the first snapshot of the year, it's the first snapshot of 1.5. Who cares? It's awesome. It's redstone related. That's all I care about. So, new nether quartz ore. When you break it with a regular pickaxe, by which I mean any old pickaxe, doesn't matter as long as it's a pickaxe, you get nether quartz, which is very useful in at least two of the crafting recipes I'm going to show you later on. This is nothing related to redstone, but it's kind of cool. You smelt netherrack, you get nether brick, and you put this in this formation, and you get nether brick. I don't know why, but they have the same name. Don't ask me why, because I do not know. I don't know if that's the same with regular brick or not, but who cares. I'm more interested in the redstone, so here we go. Okay, so yeah. Lava goes a lot farther in the nether. So I am just going to head in that direction until I get some new chunks and I get some nether quartz ore. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'll be honest, that was kind of anticlimactic. I'm not actually that far, I didn't expect it to load new chunks that fast. So, nether quartz, probably some over there, over there, over there, over there, over there, over there, over there. Nether quartz freaking everywhere. I swear I can't look in any one direction without finding a crapload of it. That's kind of depressing actually, because it's so common. Let's see how much is in a regular vein. Wow. So apparently, it is a very common ore. Oh god. Jesus, did they use the same algorithm for coal? I mean, seriously. This is kind of depressing. It's too easy. Seriously, Mojang, make it harder. This could be the same freaking deposit for all I know. In fact, I bet it probably is connected somewhere. Maybe not. Oh well, who cares? It's like, this is just depressing. It's too easy. Mojang, make it harder. So, I'm gonna head back. So, as long as it's about high noon, I think I'll skip ahead from the redstone power block to the solar panel. Or daylight detector. I call it a solar panel. Whatever. See? Solar panel. Officially, its name is the daylight detector. It's this little thing right here. Depending on the time of day, and I mean day, not night, it will output certain amounts of redstone power. Oh god. What just happened? Oh. I still need to fix that thing. I copied that off. I built that myself, but I basically copied the concept from Seth Bling. There's 20 some odd cobwebs there. It should take as long as it takes for the sun to go across the sky to do that. Apparently its timing is screwed up. Oh well, I'll fix that later. Anyway, as you just saw, apparently when it's daybreak, it's this far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 8 or 9 or 10, I don't know, I wasn't really counting. So that's how strong it is in the morning. Or maybe there, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was too appalled at the fact that that thing's not working anymore. So at midday, it will power this, as you saw a minute ago. Wow, that really screwed me up. Oh well. So anyway, it's 3 half slabs of any variety, or obviously wood, any variety of wood, my mistake. Then some quartz, then some glass. And I'll be honest, the amount of quartz in the nether is appallingly large. It's like, seriously, Mojang. Make it at least as rare as redstone, seriously. So anyway, this is the redstone block. It's just like every other block. You make it by putting 9 redstone dabs in a square. It acts like a moving torch. See? They named it that on the wiki. I didn't come up with that. But it is extremely simple and even more useful. Basically, you push this piston and it powers some other redstone. from an engineer's standpoint, this is extremely useful. It's basically an RS NOR latch. It's like, literally, it's just an RS. I just discovered that 5 seconds ago. It's literally an RS NOR latch. Or at least you could modify it to be one if you don't believe it should be. I don't know. Anyway, that's that. Very simple, very easy. This, on the other hand, is by far the most complex thing involving redstone I have ever seen in my entire life. I still haven't got it figured out yet. Either because I haven't figured it out yet, or because it's not working, because I know the part that makes it into a regular repeater is definitely not working. Just trust me on that, it's not working. This is completely pointless. I was screwing around with this. So yeah, these don't really matter. Anyway, so this is 3 strong. Normally it would go out, and this would be 4, 5, 6, yada yada yada, or something like that. If you did this, it would act like a repeater and it would go farther. For some reason, that's not the case. It makes absolutely no difference what I do with this thing. So anyway, this is a comparator. Basically what it does is if signal A, which is always pointing into the machine, first of all, at least as far as I can tell, because, you know, this is input B on either side of it. So basically, when input A is weaker than input B, then it doesn't give off a signal. So this is stronger because this is a 1 and this is a 3 for all intents and purposes at the moment. So when I turn this off, since there's no input, by definition, A is stronger than B. If I do this, A and B are equal. If I do this, B is actually 3 and A is 4, so obviously B is stronger. So that makes that actually useful. See, foresight, or lack thereof, as I said in my previous video about the fireworks. So that's that. I have no idea what I'm going to use this for, but I'm sure it will be very useful in the future when they actually fix this thing right here. I'm just right-clicking it, by the way. Okay, so next thing on the list, the hopper. It's just a stone Y with a chest in the middle. Basically, it sucks up items. You drop an item into it, it sucks it up. And if it's connected to a chest, it will put it in the chest. See? On the other hand, oh yeah, and it's a work in progress, as evidenced by this in my hand. If you put it in the middle of nowhere, it will absorb things into itself. It has a 5-item slot. Also, if you do this, it's not going to connect into the chest. But if you hold shift and then do that, it will connect into the chest. So that's how that works. It works from any angle. You can, except bottom, obviously. You can't just stuff something up using reverse gravity. So that's how the hopper works. These are the weighted pressure plates. This is the light one, this is the heavy one. Crafting recipe is really simple. It's just 2 iron ingots and 2 gold ingots and a little horizontal line, however we want to do it. So, let me get rid of that. I actually discovered the equation for the heavy one myself. I don't know if I'm sure someone else did, but I was the first one to put it on the wiki, which is my second proudest achievement on the wiki, next to naming the ender crystal, which was a complete fluke, by the way. I had no idea that the data value actually named it ender crystal. I just wrote up the thing and named it ender crystal. So, yeah. So the light pressure plate, the signal strength are multiples of 4. So if I put 1, 2, 3, or 4 items, the signal strength is 1. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Signal strength is 1. If I put 5, the signal strength will be 2, and it will power that light. If I put 6, 7, 8, it'll stay the same. If I put 9, you'll get 3, but you can't really tell at the moment. It got a little brighter if you notice that. It doesn't work with entities for some reason. Anyway, this one, when they say heavy, they really do mean heavy on this thing. Multiples of 42 and 2/3. As far as I can tell, I was the first person to discover that the 2/3. I don't know. It's like it goes from 42.66666 is 2/3 to 85.3333, 85 and 2/3, and then to 128 even. So I put 43 here. And for some reason, I can't just drop it out of my inventory, so I'm just gonna drop them all and hope it doesn't get sucked back up into my inventory. So I'll save 1, or not. I don't know if you saw that, it was kind of fast, but I put all of them down, and it didn't light up until I put the last one down. So yeah. So yeah, 40 multiples of 42.666 if you want to use a calculator. That should give you a pretty good number. Just drop the decimal point down, and that'll give you the number you want. This is the trap chest. The design on this is actually pretty simple. It's just a little wire trap dewey whacker hooked up to a chest. Um, I didn't actually pick up a regular chest for some reason to compare it to. It's kind of obvious in the right light. It's red around the lock, and I don't know if it might just be me, but the edges seem a little bit redder. So yeah, that's how you tell. So basically what this does is when you open it, it emits a output strong, one redstone output signal strong pulse. So watch this. It'll light up these two, but not this one. If you're wondering why this one's one back, it's because if I put this here, it would light this one up anyway, just because of the way these work. So try to watch these two right here. So yeah, this one and this one are lit up. This is actually right here too, so you can't really tell, but see, this is still dark, and this is one strong, so it's not actually going to power this. So you need a repeater immediately after the chest or immediately after a redstone dab. It's kind of hard to hide this thing since there's a 1 pixel gap so you can see any repeaters. So I'm not exactly sure how you could hide this thing. I'm sure there's a way. I haven't actually bothered to look it up, but I'm sure there is a way. So that's that, and I believe that's all the important stuff. So, and we're past noon, so I guess we missed this lighting up. You might have seen it in the background at some point. I wasn't really paying attention, but so this is actually, it still works because it's actually still farther. So as the day goes by, I'll just fast forward through this, by the way, so I'll fast forward until it hits night and turns the thing off. So I'll do that. So, anyway, this has been Zayn26, and I will see you guys later. Bye.